Hello, this is Vulturefire. We are still on 6117. This patch is going to be, or not this patch, this run is going to be introducing a new character. There will probably be two runs in this video because I'm going to be unlocking Inna, doing the depth 1 run, and then doing my first depth 3 run with Inna on this save. As far as quests go, that one seems unlikely to happen. That one's actually possible with Inna. Freezing enemies seems somewhat unlikely. Blocking damage is easy. And we'll see if we can, how many of these we can hit. Alright. Okay, so we're going to buy Inna. Doink. We are going to... Don't need that, we're doing a depth 1 run. We are rolling. So, this is depth 1, so choices don't matter a ton. We're going to improvise. Okay, cool. This is to 0 for the mana shield, not that the mana shield matters. Or for the 0 for the focus. Which means we have 8 mana going into this turn. Get that. Get this. Probably will end up inkwelling the shielded strike here. I forgot that that's in the starting deck, or I would have kept the draw card with treasures. Although, I suppose that's not necessarily the most useful thing, because we may not keep it next turn, or next run. We probably won't draw 100 cards with treasures this run, because it's only depth 1. Alright, so we can go and get the poison damage, so we can get that tech. Arcane Aegis is pretty good. Moving on. Yeah, we'll copy a bit depth focus here. Just get all of those out. Pretty good chance of drawing mana here. Alright. Although we would like to hit 0, which we can do. Pop, and just go ahead and get the sturdy for value. Yeah, this is one of those points where the fact that this one picks up shield and then unarmed combo is just like X is just 2 hits, which is unfortunate. So we should be able to get out 2 detonations here. That's pretty nice. Do we need a mind shield? I think we just take more mana. More mana tends to be pretty good. We are still on depth 1, so it doesn't matter a ton. What's our quests? How are we doing our quests? Okay, so damage with arcane, damage with crits. All of this is things that Inna can do. Okay, so I get Frail out, which is going to turn on the unarmed combo. Give us 3 hits with that. Alright, we did this. Tough choices on what to play. Pop. Okay, so you should die to your debuffs. Okay, we can punch for a couple, or we can just get this Arcane Blast, which doesn't kill, but it does mean that we get lethal still, and we get progress towards the quest. Corrupted Blast is okay. It's another it's more consistent way to get vulnerable. It's a way to do a bit of damage. Take starting wits. Alright, so we get out of that. So we're going to go ahead and get damage out. And then, is that... Okay, it's 6. I was trying to figure out how the ordering worked on that. Alright, we will pop you. go ahead and ensure that you are dying sooner rather than later. One down, one to go. That's pretty good. Although, not as good as we would like, I think. No, we have lethal here. This is fine. Kind of chunking through. Ina is not particularly fast at picking up wins, even at depth of 1. Like, these aren't the slowest, but... I think we copy... Oh, we can't copy the ectoplasms anymore. That would used to be what I would do. Alright, so we are going to be doomed. I don't think it even does arcane on this difficulty, on depth 1. So. Oh, I should have done this. I wasn't thinking. This gets us 18 damage. That seems worth it. Just gonna hit. We don't get many hits out with. Okay, it does do arcane. It just takes a while. I don't even know that we need that. Let me dump that in the trash. Let's make sure vulnerable's out. Get that out. We can go like so. Trying to think how we get to 0 here. Guess we can do this into that. So we get that mana. We did. Which means we can get pop quite a lot of damage out. We are going to explode once, but we have purity, so we don't even lose any stacks of buffs, and then we get kills. So that worked out pretty cleanly. Manfont's just the best of those. As far as upgrades go, probably either the Shielded Strike or the Corrupted Blast. Just because that's more damage, and we kind of just would like a bit more damage. Clean out these fights earlier, and this is also more damage, more shield. I think we go with Corrupted Blast. And then, God, I want to cut the unarmed combo because it's bad, but I think we need it for now. Probably could have cut one of the mana cards. Just go events and avoid going through double. No, we'll go through double elite. Give me a second. All right, we are moving on. Sorry, I had to tap out to have conversations with people. All right, we're gonna do this so we can avoid getting frozen. Right, we can actually pop off that this turn. Not that it does us a ton of good. And let's go. I think we need to play this before we shuffle. Part of me that keeps waiting for the salon stuff to show up. Alright. I don't think we need that plating. I think we are good. Because if we just draw into either of our damage cards, that's a kill. Icy Cure is fine. We'll take it. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Starting Mighty is nice. Let's do things. Pop you. Do we even bother getting this other shock out? I don't think we do. I don't think it matters. I just realized how much damage we're taking here. Oh, that's fine. We have heals. You also have that. And we're probably just going to end with this as our heal, because that'll heal us up without costing us mana. And gives us shield. Oh right, we had the purity up. Oh well. I should care that I wasted that purity, but I don't. Okay, let's get this out. Go punch, punch, punch. Sure, why not? Oh, see, was that wrong? I could have got another tool. Just slowly chunking through. Don't think we really need any of this, but we will take, what's our boss? Lore Blossoms. Having another AoE is probably fine. Having more tools is probably fine. Dead Chill Bolt is probably bad. Donk. Maybe I'll copy the focus because we don't have the level 10 passive, of course, because this is a level 1 run. That was a surprisingly hard hit coming out turn 1 from depth 1. Okay, we want to freeze ourselves, which we can using that. So. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And that should freeze us. I don't know that we're going to get Unstable Darkstone off, but we actually might. No, we can. And it will be lethal, so we'll do it. Nice. Dead Chill Bolt. I don't know that I love it here, but it seems okay. This is actually maybe not necessary. But I mean, it's better than the Wets. So maybe not necessary because like we only have like 2 more fights left and it's not going to probably be amazing either of them. I think we upgrade the Arcane Aegis because if we go in against, because we're going in against Lore Blossoms and we want to make sure we can get those Arcane detonations off. Just go right, get the upgrade. I like getting the Whip Growth 6. And then, sure. I don't think it matters how much of these we do. This one probably we shouldn't have done because we just don't have the AoE for it. I probably should have just done the other one, but. Let's see. We can upgrade the Firebomb. And we could copy the Firebomb and just go bombs away. Or we can play this and get a freeze out. I think I actually kind of like this. And then we can actually do this, but we can also do that first. Because it's effectively free. I mean, at that point we could play it again, but we can go and get enough shield so that we can block all but 2 of this damage here. Pop you out of existence. Oh, whoops, I thought I had enough damage there. That should be lethal anyway. Yep. Goodbye. And Mind Shield, sure. What all do we get here? What all do we get? How are we doing on quests? Still not quite there on any. We've got 92 poison damage. So still a long way off on all of those. Sure, more shield. It should be pretty easy. And it does show us the cards even though it's irrelevant because we can't possibly get any of them. Recopy the mana as usual. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. All right, there's added. I was kind of hoping for that because that turns this on as a way to freeze. Let's freeze you. Do not want to get those debuffs. We do probably need both those shocks. And we can go ahead and get the shield. So we can pop you once. If we can get vulnerable, I think we can pop twice. Doesn't look like we're going to get vulnerable. Kind of want to copy this, but I don't think we have the mana for it. So go ahead and pop you. Guess we'll do lethal. We are now probably going to explode at least once. Yeah, we are exactly going to explode. Worth it. I think it's worth doing that even though we aren't going to get. We don't actually get to keep enough mana for the growth. Let's see. That's just going to be copying mana again. Have some mighty left over. So the question becomes, can we kill this one with just bleed procs? We get so close. If we copy this, we can, but we can't play both copies, and I don't think that's worth it. But we're not actually really taking anything from this, so. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay. Is this lethal? Yes. And then we can do this to get enough shield that we don't take damage. And now we just need literally any source of damage to finish it off. That'll do. Okay, so that was a depth 1 victory. Deciding if I want to. Runs tend to be long. It's probably worth splitting this into 2 videos. Let's see. Is there anything else we want to do here? Let's just go ahead and open it back. Frag Blast is useful, but I don't think we're going to use it this run. Okay, Burst did get knocked down to common. That was the thing that I had suggested because I thought it was a little underwhelming where it was. Okay, I do want this. I think I'm still saving up for extra item choice. But I'm going to be done for the moment and come back in a moment with a level 2 run. Toodles.